Hello everyone and welcome back to the Denver Broncos franchise. I believe that it is the trade deadline and we've made a few changes. I think I have made the decision to keep both Javonte Williams and Tyjae Spears. I also have signed Keaton Mitchell, who you may remember was on the team through like the first 12-ish weeks of season 1. And I don't believe that this happened last episode, but Britton Venable, he was a standout in preseason. He is back off IR officially, and so we sent down Tyrell Simmons and Jamie Crothers. We sent them back to the practice squad. I am going to sign Justin Houston, the right outside linebacker, to be a mentor behind Avery Baptiste to hopefully get him more experience. Mock draft number 2 is out. It has Dennis Colbert going number 1 overall to the Buccaneers, who we just beat, and they are obviously very quarterback needy. I'm going to do basically whatever it takes to get Dennis Colbert. I think that he is our guy. He has good to great throw power, solid to good speed, just a good athlete the whole way around. He doesn't have an absolute cannon, but seems to have a decent arm, and he's got A short, A medium, and A to B deep accuracy. Scouting report, he stands tall in the pocket and is always aware of pressure. He has a lightning quick release and almost ignores the lower half, which I think is the fastest release, which I think is Slinger 3. This second mock draft has us picking 11th and taking left tackle Brian Richards. Left tackle is a need for us, and Brian Richards looks really good. If we weren't the most quarterback needy team maybe in the NFL, we would be totally okay with this pick. The only other quarterback I even have a slight interest in is Philip Morrow. He could use some improvement at recognizing pressure, which I believe means he has average sense of pressure, and he has great to elite throw power. He's very slow though, so he would be more of a true pocket passer. Honestly, he's like literally the only other guy I'm interested in. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this game against the Raiders. Already the second time we're playing them this season. Back at Empower Field at Mile High to take on the Raiders for the second time this season. We obviously beat them in the first meeting, which was only our second win on the season, and we have since beaten the lowly Buccaneers. So looking to improve to 500. If we win this, we're 4-4 and we'll be on a 3-game winning streak. Daniel Carlson will kick us off, and we are underway here in Denver, and that is Britton Venable back to return, but he will just take a fair catch in the end zone. And here comes Tyler Huntley and this Denver Broncos offense. I want to say at this point he has more interceptions than he has touchdowns, which actually is just not true. 5 interceptions, 7 touchdowns. Not stellar, but getting the job done, I guess. So Javonte Williams is back this week, but with Tyjae Spears getting superstar development, he will be the primary running back going forward. But you'll still see plenty of Javonte Williams, as Spears has a decent carry here on first down to pick up a 5. We're still going to try to be a run-first offense just because of our lack of skill at the quarterback position. Huntley has been a lot better as Spears goes down. There's a flag, though. I think that might be a face mask. Personal foul. Holding offense. No. 3rd and 15 from our own 20. We'll go on a screen to Spears. Try to let the block set up, cut it back to the left. Didn't quite get there. It'll be 4th and 5. Denver will punt it away. The Denver defense back at full strength for the first time in a while. It seems like we've had somebody missing every week for a number of weeks in a row. This is a carry for Jacobs on the first play for the Raiders. Michael Mayer goes down with injury. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard gain for the Raiders. And Garoppolo will look to throw, and it's picked off by Damari Mathis, and this is going to be a pick 6 to the 10, touchdown Denver. The offense couldn't do anything, but that doesn't mean the defense can't. Damari Mathis, our team leader in interceptions, picks off Jimmy G here, gets to the end zone, and it's 6 on the board for the Broncos. Well, that can't possibly feel good as a Raider. First throw of the day for Jimmy G is a pick 6. 1st and 10. Handoff Jacobs met by Zach Allen immediately. It's a loss of 3. Broncos defense coming on hot to start the game. 2nd and 13. Garoppolo from under center. He's throwing, and he's got a wide open Hunter Renfrow, who's got the first down, tackled down by Damari Mathis. 1st and 10. That makes it 2nd and 10. And it looks like it may be a throw again for the Raiders. Flipping the play, it appears. is Mr. Garoppolo, and he is looking to throw. Launching it downfield for Renfro, incomplete, overthrew it off his back foot, running to the wrong side. That was wild. So make it 3rd and 10. We'll see if Jimmy G can get his nerves together, as he's been terrible to start. Does find Jacoby Myers on this occasion. Brought down by Stearns and Sanders. That was Damari Mathis in coverage. 1st and 10 from the 44 after that play for the Raiders. And it's a fake to Jacobs and a throw again for Jimmy G, caught by Myers. And that is going to be another 1st down. Moving the ball this time are the Raiders. From the 32, have yet to run on this drive, I believe. And it's another throw. Mayer, who was injured in the first drive, is back already and has a pickup of 7. So make it 2nd and 3. They're in the I formation, so maybe it is a run this time. And it is up the gut for Jacobs, and that's Avery Baptiste saving a 1st down. Good play from the rookie. 3rd and inches. We'll see if they go to the ground again. They do indeed, and Jacobs has a hole up the middle, breaks a tackle, and goes down at the 4. 1st and goal, Raiders on the big Jacobs run. We have a notoriously terrible rush defense, so I'm not surprised to see that they're running pretty well on us. This is a throw, though, for Devontae, and he makes the grab. Touchdown, Raiders. And that was in stark contrast to the first drive, where they had a 1-yard rush and then a pick 6. This time, a nice long drive for the Raiders, gets 6 on the board for themselves, and will have a tie ball game pending the PAT. So the Denver offense finally sees the field again. It's been quite some time. I believe we went 3 and out the first time after a penalty. We'll hand it off to Spears. It's a pickup of 2 on 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Huntley back to pass, and I don't know what Jerry Jeudy is doing, but it worked. And it's a 1st down gain up to the 45 for Denver. Jerry Jeudy, his route was just a drag to just run it across the field, but he bumped the lineman and then ran an entirely different route. So on 2nd and 10, Huntley back to pass, dump it off to Chester Truman, who makes the grab in front of a defender, goes down, pickup of 8, 3rd and 2. 3rd down, 2 to go. Javonte Williams is in the game. We'll run it up the gut, and he's got the 1st down. Down at the 44, 1st and 10 Denver. Max Crosby is a game wrecker, and he is not on the field, so we may go tempo after this carry for Spears, and this is going to be a good one. Jukes it to the outside, has a 1st down. Let's go tempo. Don't let Max Crosby back on the field. And on 1st and 10 from the 32, play action. Huntley back to pass, rolling to his right. Nobody's open, so he's going to take off to run. Has a decent gain, gets to the 26, but that will allow Max Crosby back on the field. Huntley out of the shotgun, takes the snap, throws for Marvin Mims, who has the grab, and it's a 1st down for the Broncos inside the 20, down at the 18. Been a lot of Javonte Williams on this drive, which is not a bad thing. 1st and 10 from the 18. Williams on the carry, runs over someone, fighting for extra yards, a pickup of 5. 2nd down. Empty set for Huntley, 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, finding Mims again, has the grab, can't punch it in, but is down at the 4, and that'll be the last play of the 1st quarter. On 2nd and goal, from the 3, going back to Spears, has good blocking and punches it in. Touchdown, Broncos. Newly superstar running back Tajay Spears into the end zone, and more points on the board for Denver. A slow, methodical drive ends in points, and Spears is the man who gets it done. The Raiders take back over with basically the whole 2nd quarter left to play still. Down by a touchdown. Of course, that touchdown they're down by, it was a pick 6 thrown by Jimmy G as he finds Michael Mayer on this reception for a 1st. So that makes it 2nd and 10. A weird formation here for the Raiders. A throw in the direction of Mayer is completed, and it'll make it 3rd and 6. From the 43 out of the shotgun. On 3rd down, Garoppolo will be throwing. Running out of time. Everyone's in the backfield, and he goes down to Nick Bonito. He just got star development, and he's got a sack here on Jimmy G. It's 4th and 20, and the Raiders will have to punt it away. Denver taking over from their own 20. It's like the 20 and a half, really. 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Spears. Breaks a tackle, has room to the outside, jukes out rookie X Factor Glenn Loud, the safety I really wanted to draft that got taken super early. He does have X Factor. That'll see Javonte Williams enter the game. 1st and 10 from the 33 for number 33. Up the gut, has a good carry, a pickup of 5. So on 2nd down, Javonte still in the game, and we're going back to him, and that play is just blown up. They read the run the whole way. Loss of 3. So on 3rd and 8, Huntley will look to throw. Gonna hit Winters, and he's got the 1st down yardage to the 46. That makes it 1st and 10, I formation for Denver. And it's going to be a throw across the middle for Chester Truman, who has the grab. And he's to the 32. The league leader has his 1st reception on the day. That was actually his 2nd reception. I'm just an idiot. 1st and 10 from the 32. Chester Truman does still lead the NFL in receiving yards by, I want to say, like 150 yards or something. It may even be more than that. On 1st and 10, we'll go counter. Javonte Williams gets stuck on Rashad Winters. It's a loss of 2. That makes it 3rd and a long 12 for Tyler Huntley and the Denver Broncos. Looking to throw. Gonna look downfield for Mims. Under pressure, inaccurate. Mims couldn't make the grab. 4th and 12. We'll have to settle for a field goal here. It is a 51-yarder for Tanner Brown. Not automatic by any means, and I may have shanked it with the accuracy. Nope, I didn't. It's still straight down the middle. I guess it doesn't matter. You have to be unbelievably inaccurate for it to miss. 17-7. Raiders take back over on offense. 5.5 minutes left to play here in the 1st half. Garoppolo to throw. Finds his man. That's Devontae Adams. He has a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7. Jimmy G in this weird formation again. I don't know what this is called. Looking down the field for Adams, who has a step on PS2, and he beat him. Not fast enough to outrun him, though, to the 34 in Denver territory. A big 1st down for the veteran wide receiver Devontae Adams. PS2 does not often get burned, but he does have to match up against some incredible wide receivers, including Devontae Adams. On 1st and 10, they'll go to the ground, though. Goes nowhere for Josh Jacobs. 2nd and 9, I formation for the Raiders. And it is a fake handoff and a sack for Avery Baptiste. He had a big TFL earlier. Actually, it wasn't a TFL, but a big tackle earlier that saved a 1st down and now a sack. So on 3rd and 17, let's see if the Raiders can get back into field goal range. It's a setup for a screen. They might do better than getting to field goal range, but a good tackle from Drew Sanders pushes Jacobs out of bounds. It's 4th and 8, and I'm guessing we'll see a field goal attempt from Carlson. This is going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt from Daniel Carlson. That kick is up. That kick is good, and it is 17-10 for Denver. 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Broncos. Just under 3 minutes left to play here in the 1st half, so plenty of time to get some more points on the board. From under center, Huntley takes a snap, looks to throw, finds Chester Truman, who has a 1st down, hits a juke, and is to the 36. Another 1st down. About to be the 2-minute warning. Huntley will look to throw again, dumping this off. That's Marvin Mims on the reception, a pickup of 7, and we'll let it hit the 2-minute warning. Inside of 2 minutes now. Denver driving down the field, looking to throw again is Huntley. Has Rashad Winters wide open with a step. Rookie Glenn Loud in coverage. Rookie against rookie, and our rookie prevailed. 1st and 10 Denver at the 36. So from the 36, it'll be Huntley to throw again, and it's going to be Winters again. And he holds on and he breaks a tackle. He has a pickup of 7 before he goes down inside the 30 now. On 2nd down, Huntley alone in the backfield, looking to throw, has Chester Truman. And he's got excellent speed, but not a whole lot of places to go. Down at the 15, 1st and 10 Denver. 40 seconds left to play. Huntley looking to throw again. Gonna hit Jerry Jeudy. He holds on, but goes down at the 10. We'll call a timeout. On 2nd and 4 from the 10, Huntley will look to throw, dumping it off to Chester Truman. He can't hold on. 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Huntley back to pass again. Gonna hit his running back, Tajay Spears, and he's out of bounds at the 1. His right foot stepped out before he fell into the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1. Javonte Williams in the game. And it's a pitch out to him, and Max Crosby blows it up as he always seems to. 2nd and goal from the 4. 20 seconds left to play. 2nd and goal. Huntley to throw. Finding Chester Truman. He drops a touchdown. Oh no, Chester, that is a bad time for one of your drops. 17 seconds left. We still have a timeout, so it's not super scary. 3rd and goal from the 4. The box is so empty, I am tempted to run with Tajay Spears. Call me crazy. From the 4, up the gut, Tajay Spears, he doesn't get it. And with 13 seconds left, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Denver lined up to go for this. From the half-yard line, Tajay Spears in the backfield. If we don't get this, we're probably going to halftime 17-10. I feel like this is a decision I've made before and it didn't pay off. Up the gut, Tajay Spears, he didn't get it. It's a turnover on downs, and the Raiders take over. So we head into halftime with the lead, 17-10. I should have just kicked the field goal. I always get too cocky trying to get those touchdowns. I mean, a drop from Chester Truman in the end zone was pretty brutal. But anyway, halftime report. Let's look around the league, see what's going on, how everyone's doing. LA versus LA in LA, and it's 28-0 LA over LA, that being the Rams over the Chargers. Carolina visiting Atlanta, and they got blown out, 6-1. That is the first loss on the season for the Panthers, and it came in big fashion. Kansas City visiting Cincinnati, and the Bengals take the victory there. They're 6-2, and the Chiefs are 4-3. That's our division leader right there, folks. The Raiders start with the ball here in the second half, and they do have an opportunity to tie since we didn't settle for the field goal, as it is 17-10, and Devontae Adams is wide open. Has a reception down at the 42, a pickup of 17. Jimmy Garoppolo in the shotgun, calling an audible here. And it looks like it is a handoff to Jacobs, breaks a Drew Sanders tackle, tries to break it to the outside and does so down at the 47. It's actually a 1st and 10 as he fell forward. I formation for the Raiders. And Garoppolo back to pass, running out of time again, and he goes down again. It's Avery Baptiste. His 2nd sack on the day. He's popping off today. Avery Baptiste has had a quiet rookie year, but has been anything but quiet today. Has been excellent, honestly, as this is a screen set up for Jacobs, and he's going nowhere again. It's 4th and 16. Drew Sanders and Damari Mathis are in the backfield. Their running game has been bad today, to put it lightly. On 2nd and 10, Huntley will look to throw. And we've got Winters there to the left, beats Glenn Loud again, who has been in coverage on him one-on-one a lot today. Javonte Williams in the game at running back, and we'll go to him. And he's got a good carry here, finally. It's going to be a pickup of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. So we'll bring Spears back in, and we are running to Max Crosby's side, which doesn't ever really feel smart. Gets excellent blocking, though, does Spears. And he's to the 44 with a fresh set of downs. So make it 1st and 10 off play action. Huntley will fire down the field, finds Chester Truman. Can't make anybody miss, but it's to the 25, nearing the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 25. Tyler Huntley will be throwing here, rolling. Gonna look for Jerry Jeudy, and it's deflected away. On 2nd and 10, Huntley looking to throw. Has Rashad Winters and missed him. He had a step on Spillane. 3rd and 10 from the 25. Huntley back to pass again. Josh Reynolds is wide open underneath. Makes a man miss and is inside the 10. An excellent effort from Josh Reynolds. He's not seen a lot in this offense since Jeudy came back, but he was very, very reliable. 2nd and goal from the 9. Huntley back to pass and just overthrows Jerry Jeudy. He had a chance, but he was pushed out of bounds anyway. 3rd and goal. So from the 9, 3rd and goal. It's a screen set up for Javonte Williams, and it's deflected by Spillane, who read it the whole way. 4th and goal. We'll have to settle for the field goal. The Raiders back on offense after a long drive for Denver. 1st and 10 from the 25 as the tight ends swap the side of the field. Jimmy G has all kinds of time to throw. Avery Baptiste in coverage couldn't keep up with Michael Mayer, and it's a 1st down for the Raiders. Make it 1st and 10 from the 39. Jacobs the lone back, and it is a handoff to him, met by Drew Sanders, who is like everywhere today. 2nd and 9 from the 40. Jimmy G under center. And it's a fake, and then a sack for Devin Bush and Zach Allen. Each of them will be credited with half a sack. Devin Bush, the main contributor there. It's 3rd and 16. 3rd down, 16 to go. Have to reach midfield if you're the Raiders. Jimmy G running out of time. It's Zach Allen again in the backfield. It gets another sack. 4th and 27. The Raiders will have to punt it away. That is the 5th sack on Jimmy G today. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Denver has taken over from their own 34. That is Spears in the backfield, and it is going to be a run for him, and just needed a block to be held for a second longer, but no gain. This running game has been real hit or miss today. It seems like it's either no gain or a first down. On 1st and 10, we're going back to it, though, and just completely missed block from right guard Zion Johnson sees us lose 2 yards. So that makes it 3rd and 12 from the 32. Huntley looking to get that back. Has Mims down the field. Can he hit him? He does. Doesn't quite hit him in stride, but Mims might be gone anyway. And he's in the end zone. And it's a touchdown for the Broncos. But Tyler Huntley goes down with an injury on the play. I don't know if you guys saw that at the top of the screen. Tyler Huntley must have taken a hit while he threw that. Stood strong in the pocket. Did get hit. I hope it's not a serious injury, as I'm not excited to go back to Gardner Minshew. Tyler Huntley has a calf strain and will return soon, so not a serious injury for our quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Raiders offense that has been terrible today. They're down 27-10 now. This is a reception for Davante Adams and a first down. 13 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And this just feels like it is a Denver win waiting to happen, although a 17-point lead isn't super crazy. PS2 is getting beat badly today by Davante Adams. I'm not sure what's happening. End of the third quarter, 27-10 for the Broncos. The Raiders looking to get back into this game before it's too late. From the 39, Garoppolo to pass again. Finds Michael Mayer, who had Kelvin Joseph in coverage. Couldn't keep up. Another first down, basically in the red zone. The Raiders moving quickly on this drive, which is a better sign than what they've shown to this point. And this is going to be another sack. This time it's the safety, Cameron Bynum. The 6th sack on Jimmy G today. We sent the safety blitz and it worked. 2nd and 18 coming up. Josh Jacobs is in the zone, but I don't imagine they're going to be running it a whole lot, as this is to Hunter Renfrow and it's complete. It's going to be 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 from the 23. They've got a loaded front here. They're not running the ball. It's play action, and that is just a wildly inaccurate throw from Jimmy Garoppolo. It's 4th and 12. They are settling for the field goal here. The 3 points makes it a 2-touchdown lead for the Broncos. It'll be 27-13 as that kick is good, and Denver will take over on offense. We'll see if Tyler Huntley is back. It is indeed Gardner Minshew. So on 1st and 10 from the 25, Minshew will hand off to Spears. Has nothing. Oh, and Tyler Huntley is back. Minshew in for 1 play this drive, and then Tyler Huntley immediately back in the game. On 2nd and 10 from the 25. I wasn't anticipating that, but that's great. Chester Truman on the reception. He'll have a first down to the 37. So on 2nd and 10, we may just have to look to keep throwing, as the running game just has not been it to this point. And Crosby gets there, but it's thrown away in time by Huntley. 3rd and 10, no sack. On 3rd and 10 from the 37, Huntley back to pass. Looking downfield for Mims, and this is going to be intercepted. Overthrown by Tyler Huntley. And Epps is the one who picks him off. 1st and 10, the Raiders take over. Kind of just an arm punt, but didn't go very far. So the Raiders have pretty good starting field position and an opportunity to make this a 1-score game. I feel like it's touchdown or bust on this drive. If you're the Raiders, ooh, that is a risky throw from Jimmy G, but finds his man. From the 44, offside I formation. They're always in these I formations, but they're never running out of them, as this is a throw for Mayer, and he drops it. 7.5 minutes left to play in the game. On 2nd and 10 from the 44. Garoppolo fakes to Jacobs, fires downfield. Davante Adams beat PS2 off the line again, and he's inside the 20 down at the 18. The Raiders offense has been moving pretty okay, but then seems to stall out most of the time on these drives, as Jacobs does have 4 yards on this carry. Makes it 2nd down and 6. It is a triple tight end set to the left side. We'll see if they go back to Jacobs here. They won't have to, because it's a false start. That makes it 2nd and 11, still in the I formation. I have to imagine they are throwing here, though, so they just do not have the time to waste. And it is for Davante Adams again. I think he's going to be short of the first. They'll actually mark him at the first down yardage. First and goal from the 7. Will they look to run here with 3 tight ends to the left side? They will. It's Jacobs. He cuts it back and is brought down by Damari Mathis at the 3, second down. 5.5 minutes left. I'm surprised that they are not moving faster or like in the hurry up or anything like that. It is a fake to Jacobs and down goes Garoppolo again. It's Bush and Stearns in the backfield. 3rd and goal, the 7th sack on the day for the team. So on 3rd and goal from the 11, Jimmy G back to pass. Has time, but it runs out at Zach Allen, the 8th sack on the day for the Broncos. And it's Zach Allen again, 4th and goal. And I imagine that they have to go for this. So on 4th and goal from the 20, just have to protect the end zone as Jimmy G has all kinds of time and just throws this out of the back of the end zone to a lucky fan in the first row, and Denver takes over. Denver starting from the 20, 1st and 10. This game's pretty much over, though, with that failure to convert there. My goodness, we cannot run the ball. Divine Diablo leaving with an injury on that play. 2nd and 13, Huntley back to pass. Throws for Winters, has the reception. It's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 22. Huntley back to pass again. Going to roll to the right. Has Green in front of him, has first down yardage before going out of bounds at the 37, 1st and 10 Denver. 3 minutes left to play. Javonte Williams in the backfield. And we'll see if we can get some positive yardage for once. We can indeed. And it's going to be a pickup of 6 for Javonte. On 2nd and 4 from the 43. Huntley, play action, back to pass, throwing for Truman, who maybe had a touchdown if that is accurate, but a miss from Huntley sets up 3rd and 4. From the 43, it is 3rd down. Huntley looking to get another conversion, looks for Josh Reynolds, who has it again. He has 2 catches on the day, and both of them are clutch first downs. 2 minutes left to play. Denver up by 14, just on their way to a dub. 2nd down from the 50. Javonte Williams on the carry, gets nothing. Even though we could throw the ball here and attempt to get the first, I think it's best just to get the Raiders to burn that last time out. As Tajay Spears gets nothing once again. 4th down, we'll punt it away. So it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're going to need a miracle to get back into this game, but they'll look to make that miracle happen. From the 20, Jimmy G throwing, finds his man, but it's knocked out of his hands by Damari Mathis. So make it 2nd down with only 1 minute and 40 left in the game. Garoppolo back to pass. Finds Davante Adams, who drops it. I guess they're going to say that wasn't a football move. 3rd and 10. That looked an awful lot like a fumble, but they called it a drop, and now PS2 is in the zone, so good luck. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Garoppolo finding Renfro. PS2 can't really help when it's somebody else's target. 1st and 10 from the 35. The Raiders continue to move. 1 minute 16 remaining. As Jimmy G throws quickly for Mayer, dropped by Drew Sanders at the 49. They're still in the hurry up. 1 minute left now as Garoppolo throwing again, finding his man. Jacoby Myers beat his man, Tyreek Stevenson, badly, and Caden Stearns has to push him out of bounds at the 20. Raiders might end up getting a touchdown here. So make it 1st and 10 with 50 seconds left to play from the 20 as Garoppolo has all kinds of time, but it's running out, and he runs into Baron Browning. It's 2nd and 26. They hurry it up, but that should seal it. On 2nd and 26 from the 35, it's a fake to Jacobs, and a throw for Davante Adams, who beat PS2 off the line again, but he overthrew him. So on 3rd and a long 26, 22 seconds left to play. Garoppolo has time, has his man, but threw it out of the back of the end zone. 4th and 26 now. Josh Jacobs in the zone, but it's not going to matter. Garoppolo throwing, has his man, but he dropped it. Caden Stearns forces the breakup. Turnover on downs, 9 seconds left to play. Denver wins. And that is the game. A good victory here again for Denver, who improve to 500 on the season, up to 4-4. And I believe the Raiders, who have already had their bye week, fall to 3-4. A good game here for the Broncos, winning 27-13. We'll take a look at the player stats. And Tyler Huntley was 21 of 33, 311 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Rushing, we struggled so bad on the ground today. Tajay Spears, who I believe ran for 200 yards on the Raiders in our previous victory, ran for 48 on 18 attempts, 2.6 a carry, but did have a touchdown. Javonte Williams was even worse, 1.2 a carry, had several rushes that went for negative yardage. Just a bad day on the ground. Receiving, though, Chester Truman has another 100-yard day, 100 on the dot. Could have been even more. There was that throw late in the game that Tyler Huntley missed that would have seen Chester Truman probably get close to 150 yards with maybe a touchdown. Rashad Winters had 5 catches for 56. Marvin Mims 4 for 92 and a touchdown, was excellent today. Tajay Spears had a couple catches. Josh Reynolds had 2 very clutch catches. Jerry Jeudy did not see a ton of action today, only 2 catches for 23. Defensively, though, like, holy cow. Let's look at these sack numbers. Avery Baptiste had 2. Zach Allen had 2. Devin Bush had a sack and a half. Baron Browning had a sack. Nick Bonito, Karen Bynum, Caden Stearns even got involved. Zach Allen had 3 TFLs. Baptiste 2, Bush 2, Browning 1. Look at all these TFLs. What an insane day from this defense. PS2 led in total tackles along with Drew Sanders, Caden Stearns, but then Avery Baptiste, who has been really quiet to this point in the season, had a hell of a day. 6 tackles total, 2 TFLs, 2 sacks. A really good day for Avery Baptiste. 5 of those tackles were solo tackles. Really impressive. And of course, can't forget him. It happened early in the game, so kind of easy to forget it, but Damari Mathis did have a pick 6 that helped a lot in our victory today. Also, I do want to mention Devontae Adams, 8, 135 and a touchdown. PS2 got burnt today. This is the first time Patrick Surtain has looked like genuinely not good in a game. Just had a terrible day. Ooh, we have some players to upgrade, including the love of my life, Chester Truman, who again really just needs to work on medium route running and his hands more than anything else. I'm going to throw this into slot. Even though it's short route running, it helps his catching, hopefully. Gets +1 catching, +1 catch in traffic, and he gets +1 medium route running. So that's fantastic. A great upgrade for Chester Truman. Tajay Spears has an upgrade, and if we are going to keep him and Javonte long term, I'm just going to keep pouring points into elusive back for him. It's +1 awareness, +2 ball carrier vision, and +1 juke move is big. He's up to a 90 juke move. And then Devin Bush has an upgrade as well. And you know what? Let's give him pass coverage. He's not the best in coverage. He gets +1 zone, +1 tackle, and +2 play rec. Pretty nice. Devin Bush is a pretty quality player. So we'll go ahead and advance to the bye week. See if we've got anything going on before I end the episode. We do have another weekly award. It's Damari Mathis with his 5 tackles and pick 6. He won Defensive Player of the Week. So that is back-to-back weeks that a Broncos player has won a Defensive or Offensive Player of the Week. And it's also back-to-back victories for the Broncos. Also, normally during the bye week, I do a scouting episode where I just strictly go through all of the different players and, you know, kind of set up my scouting board. That video always performs terribly, so it's evident to me that people don't necessarily want a whole episode dedicated to that. Generally, in episodes from here on out, I'll just start highlighting players that I really like, probably in the beginning stage of each episode, so that you guys are still familiar with players that I'm scouting, but you don't have to watch, you know, like a whole 40-minute episode of me just talking about players and scouting them for the first time. I think that's just a little boring to watch, probably. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. The support has been insane, as always. We might be at 600 subs by the time I post this, so thank you guys so much for the continued support, and I will see you in the next episode where we'll face off against the Falcons.